Okay, Bob Zagami here with Nervder and making one more stop today over in Weare, New Hampshire. It's awesome August, and I'm with the awesome Scott Silva. And Scott, you just gave me a tour of the whole facility. I can't believe everything that you've got here. I don't even know where to start. You take it.
Well, I took you around to show you the whole dealership. We've got the RV dealership, we've got the camp resort, we've got the new body shop, and then the new service center you just saw. And I'm trying to show you just so that we're all on the same page. We're trying to go in the direction that we do everything for the RV customer. We have a place for them to use it, a place for them to buy it, a place to fix it, a place to store it, body work if they need it. You know, we're going to be the one-stop shop for everybody is what we're looking for.
The body shop was really impressive in terms of the systems that you've built in. And I know some of that is government regulated, but the customer has to feel good that you're in a safe environment, you got a clean environment. There's no dust on the floor. When do you go to a body shop and not see dust on the floor?
Well, when you're starting new like we did, we got the latest and greatest. Our spray booth is the latest spray booth technology. The containment system we have for dust and air collections, HEPA filters, you know, the newest stuff that's out there. Not like the old days where they're sanding and dust is flying in the air, it's all over the ground. All our sanders are vacuum operated, so when you're running it, it's a vacuum cleaner. So the dust just gets sucked and it's cleaner, safer for the environment, safer for the employees. And the consumers, their RVs, when they're in there, they're not covered in that bodywork dust, which is typical at most shops.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth, but I was going to say it's a tremendously safe environment for your employees, which shows the care and the concern that Cold Springs have and the value that they bring to their customer relationships.
Yeah, when you start looking at the body shops, the old body shops, because I've been in this business a long time, done a lot of paint work and all, the technology today, it's a lot safer for the environment, for the people working in it. And the other thing I look at too is, you know, we need to protect the environment we do, so we're doing everything we can. Our filters are 99.9%, collect everything that's in paint and all that, so less than 1/10% is going in the environment. You know, from an EPA perspective, that exceeds their recommendations and expectations.
Well, you've done your homework. You give me a lesson in OSHA and regulations, and you got them down pat.
Yeah.
You've really done your homework. You understand what they are, especially over in the new service center.
Yes.
Talk to us about a little bit about the new service center and what you're doing over there.
Yeah, the dealership itself, we have 8 service bays here, so we have enough capacity to service our customers. We don't have enough capacity to service everybody else's customers. So what we're doing is we're going to keep this dealership here just the way it is. The new one is a whole separate facility. It's 18 acres. You saw how big it is.
Yeah.
It's designed for customers to drive in. You drive in, it's easy to get to. It's easy to get into. There's no distractions. Like when you come to any dealer's lot, there's people milling about, cars parked everywhere, trailers going this way, that way. That when you drive in, you drop under a huge long overhang. If it's snowing, raining, hot, sunny, you're protected. You go into the service center, they have you drop it right there, and you leave and you're done. It's simple. When you go to pick it up, everything has power outside, so if your power jack battery dies, we get power, it can be left plugged in. Little things that no one else is doing. I'm looking at it from the perspective of the consumer that gets a little leery bringing in a big rig or a motorhome with a car behind it. You pull in a dealership and you're kind of stuck there. Our place, you saw how it is. It's all drive-through, it's huge, lots of room for everybody, and it's designed as a service center. So when you look at the inside of the building, from the ergonomics of everything is designed to work on RVs only. The bays are really tall, really wide, long, deep. They have power on all 3, you know, front end, back end, outside, water, inside, outside. A dump station for sewer right there, a propane station right there for filling tanks. So everything's right there. We have a lift for 50,000-pound lift. We've got cranes to lift up air conditioners and things that are heavy in a couple of the bays. We have 4 bays that are wash bays, so your wash trail is inside. If it's wintertime, you can still get your RV here, get it cleaned up, and get out the door. And then we have storage for probably 500 or 600 units. So we're going to have extra storage capacity, you know, when that gets all done. As you saw, that phase is starting now, and about 8 weeks to 10 weeks, we'll have the whole project done.
Well, you
So
know,
it's coming together.
and again, the thought that went into it. But then again, you're in the business, so you, like you say, you've got the campground. You know the mindset of your customer and the camper themselves. But even the overhang, you know, when you pull into a lot of dealerships, they have to either, if it's raining, and it does rain and snow
Oh,
in
yeah.
New England,
Yeah.
they either have to pull it inside or they're talking to you outside with an umbrella.
Right.
You've got this beautiful overhang. They just drive in, and it doesn't interrupt the maintenance and the service that's being done,
No.
but the customer's being taken care of.
But it's a customer convenience feature, and it's something that was big to me because I expect when our customers come in that they can come in and our people working there and the service writers are going to walk outside and see their concern, not just listen to a write on piece of paper and then the tech can't find the broken molding or whatever. Now we're going to go out there and walk through it with them in a nice environment so they're not getting rained on or snowed on or whatever. You know, everything was thought about for the customer convenience.
Yeah. Now, one big question for you, which I didn't ask before. Did you save me a piece of cake from the celebration this weekend?
We sure do, yeah.
So talk about the celebration and the importance of that to the company as you continue to grow.
Yeah. 40 years. We've been in business 40 years this year. So we had a celebration last weekend and this weekend going forward. In 40 years, I kind of took you a little tour of the place.
Yeah.
But that campground you went to today started out with nothing. My parents built it from nothing. And now it's 400 sites. And then in '84, we started selling campers at a dealership about 3 miles away. And then '87, the building we're in now, we built this building. And now in 2018, we've had a body shop, we got a brand new service center. So we're just keep on reinvesting in the company.
And that's an important part of any business
Yep.
as you go forward. But I think what I really like about what you've shown me is the total integration with the customer.
Yeah.
When they come here, it's everything, and they're going to be here for many years. And I know between the campground and your dealership, you must have a ton of repeat customers over
Oh,
the
yeah.
last 10,
Yeah.
20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah. But when you walk in here, I hope you feel the culture here. It's like a warm, friendly culture. It's real. It's not forced. It's not corporate.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just everyone's good people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's kind of what I'm after.
It's a tremendous staff, and they relate
Yeah.
really well with the customers, and the same thing over at the campground.
And we're not about just selling about customers and then forget about them. You know, we care about repeat business and we care about the customer. And
Well-
that's why we're reinvesting all this money.
Well, it's an awesome August for you, but this is
Yeah.
really just the jumping off point for the
It
next
is.
40 years
Yep.
when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
You've laid all the groundwork, you got some great
Yep.
stuff in. So for those folks who may never have been here before, I have, and I love coming up here,
Yep.
but for somebody that hasn't come up here, let's tell them how they find you and your hours and your website and the phone
Yep.
and your staffing.
Yeah, the address is Route 114 in Weare is the easiest way to find it. It's on Google Maps, super easy to find. We're open 7 days a week in sales, and the store service is open 6 days a week. 8:30 to 5:30 every day, Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. The website's coldspringsrv.com, and that tells you everything right there. All our inventory is listed, our new body shop, some of this stuff on that is on there as well.
And one thing I forgot to mention, because if I look over your head, I see the LCI components, but also the Route 66. So
Yeah.
let's talk about that. That's an important part of your business strategy.
Well, see, Route 66 is a network of dealers throughout the country, and we're all obligated, once we join there, to service any of their customers. So if I have a customer that bought from me, and they're going to Florida, and they have a breakdown, they just can call any Route 66 dealer, and they get priority service, which is huge.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna get treated like they bought it from them.
Just as if they were here. And-
Absolutely.
And by the same token, your partners in Route 66 feel comfortable that when their customers on the road, if they happen to break down in New Hampshire or New
We've
England,
got their back,
yeah,
absolutely.
you're going to treat them the same way that they're buying, the selling dealer did.
But see, Route 66, I'm not sure if you even know this, you can't just join them.
Right,
You're
right.
only recommended by other dealers that know you, your reputation, and you have to fit their culture. If you're not gonna take care of broken down customers from other dealers, they won't let you in.
Right.
So they vet you before they let you in.
Now, it's a great dealer network. All right, well, I'm going to let you get back to work because you got customers out there
Yeah.
and you got things going on here that's fantastic. Scott, always a pleasure to visit with you, and let's go finish up an awesome August for you guys.
Thank you, appreciate it.